Hi everybody, Larky here. It's been a little while since I posted, so I thought it might be fun to do something kind of different. I don't have a lot of time for editing right now since I'm a teacher and school just started and things are a little crazy. And so I'm going to do Stoneblock 3 and from Feed the Beast, and I'm just going to just do it with very little editing at all. So, come along if you like. So here we are. If I were playing with other people, this is the, well, I'm not sure what you would call it. This is the welcome room, the gather room. I think you see it at the beginning and never again. Well, that's nice. I didn't know you could do that. There's a lot of Farmer's Delight in this pack. I did not build this pack. This is one of the curated packs from Feed the Beast. And I didn't do anything to it except I turned off phantom spawning and pillager patrols. I don't know how much of a deal they would be in this particular world. If you're not familiar or you don't know what Stoneblock is, that's okay. I didn't either. Basically, when I go through that portal, it's going to drop me. I'm going to choose the classic because that seems like the best way to start. There's some different options. And it drops you in a hole. Basically a little pocket cave in the middle of just stone. There's a ring around you. Eventually you get to, if you go up far enough, you get andesite and black and deep slate, and then you hit bedrock. And if you go far enough down again, you eventually hit andesite and deep slate, and then you hit bedrock. And there's no sky. There's no void. There's no sky. And outward, if you go north, south, east, west, eventually you're going to hit tunnels and caves, and there's some scary dungeons that I don't want to think about yet. No. So I think it would be fun to kind of just explore. So it's time to go through the portal. You ready? I'm not ready, but I'm going to do it anyway. So up the stairs we go, and into the portal. And as you can see, there's different options. There's the cave, then there's like, this is the original that they've always done. Then there's like this actual cave, the drippy cave, the lushed house, a lushed mineshaft intersection, and then a regular mineshaft intersection. But I'm going to go with the original because I haven't done very much of this before. I did start, to be transparent, I did start a basic world just like this one, and I played for a few hours just to kind of get a feel for how it works. And now I'm not as concerned that I'll embarrass myself by doing things like not reading the book, which is what I did the first time I played. So here we go. Oh, thunk. Okay, so here I am. As you can see, it's very much Excite. There's just a little hole here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to move the light to the middle of the room so that I can go out farther without running into light issues while I work. And then we check the book. Welcome to Stoneblock. We're entirely underground. There's no surface. And as you can see, this is, you got where we start, and then as you go out, you come across dungeons and caves and things, and then eventually you get Nether, and then after that you get the end. Every player has their own dimension, spawning at 0, 0, and has their own rings. Now, if I were playing with a friend, I would be able to teleport to that friend. It might be fun, in fact, to go and do like the dungeons together and stuff, but I'm playing by myself. So I'm going to click check mark on that, and then I'm going to close this. And as you can see, I got more stuff here starting. It talks about the lobby area. It says how to create your own dimension. We already did all of this stuff, right? I can go back to the lobby if I want to, but I don't know why I would do that since all it would do is take. This is nice to know though. Oh, that's in a party. Okay. I guess if you went back to the lobby, you could go to your cave. I haven't tried that. Might be interesting to see, but right now we're just going to go on. And then the other one on this page is that there's sometimes special events. So far, the special events that have happened in the couple of hours that I've played the game have been that I randomly get sticks that have funny little things that they say. Like something about the stick will be named something funny. So that is as far as I've gotten so far. Like I said, I haven't ventured out from my cave very much. And so the events could get more interesting. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Okay, and once I close that, you can see that I get new stuff. And this is where the interesting things happen. First thing I need to do is break some stone with my bare hands. I don't guess sleeping matters much here at the moment. And I get pebbles, and I can open that up and I get a random reward. Oh, okay. I think this random sorting modifier will be useful later, but right now, not so much. So let's break some more stone. Do, 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 do. We're punching the stone. Yes, we are. Just punching that stone. I think that's enough. And if I go like this, okay, no, it's not. I need 2 more pieces. So let's punch some more stone. Oh yes, let's do. Dooba-dooba-doop-doo. Dooba-dooba-doop-doo. Alrighty, and bloop. Okay, now I can make a crafting table. Obviously, this particular mod pack, it changes a bunch of things. It has create in it. It has Ars Nova in it. No, I'm sorry, it does not. It does not have Ars Nova in it. It has Botanica, which is kind of a magic system, sort of, but it's really more of a technology system. And frankly, it has a bunch of other stuff. And it's really complicated, all the different things, which I'm excited about trying. So, we have a crafting table that's made out of stone, which you can't normally do in Minecraft. So, kind of cool. And we're going to put it right here in the middle of the room. Ta-da! 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 And what's it say to do now? Because that was an achievement. Stone Paxel. Okay, a Paxel is a pickaxe and a bunch of other things too. We're going to make a stone chest next to give us a place to store stuff. So a Paxel serves as a pickaxe. It serves as an axe, and I think that maybe a hoe. I'm not entirely sure. Well, look how much faster this is than me punching it myself. Crazy, right? That punching stone would take longer than using a tool. Wow. It's been a long day. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so once I get a little bit of more stone gathered up, eventually we're just going to expand this room a little bit. We'll need a lot more space than we have now. I'm going to take and make 4 of these. Like I said, I've done a little bit of this, just enough to know like this basic, very basic recipe. And if I take these and I go bloop, I get 2 stone chests. And I'm just, oh, that's not what I meant to do. I'm going to go boop and boop. And I'm going to put this in there because I don't need it right now. Alrighty, what did we get? We got, what reward? Ooh, a flux plug, which isn't really useful to us right now, but it will be. So we need to make a hammer and a crook. Which, if you don't know what that is an old game. That's a game called Age of Empires. There's a wizard in that who says, and in Minecraft, if you've never seen it happen, the wizardy kind of mob in this game, the evoker, I think I could be wrong, if it sees one of the particular colors of sheep, either red or blue, I can't remember which one, and I'm not going to look it up because I'm trying to do this without editing, right? And so it will turn it into the other color, which is very funny. And when it does it, it goes whoa, which is not the sound it normally makes. The sound it normally makes is whoa, just like all the other pillagers or illagers. Anyway, so our next thing is to make a crook. And so I need a couple of these. I think this is the hammer. Yep. Look at that. And then, oh dear, that's not enough. Come on, Larky. Think it through. Okay, and then I think I'm going to have to look up the recipe for how to make, there it is. There's the crook. Okay, now I know that one of the things that happens when you use the hammer, what it says for the hammer is that it crushes materials down to their core components. And then for the stone crook, it says, what the stone crook does is that if you hit dirt, sand, or grass, and leaves, I think, then it gives you items. So if I want to have, and I want to have, I do, if I want to have, say, you know, food to eat, I got to get some dirt, and I need to hit it with this crook, because it will give me some of the seeds and things I need. So we're going to hit some stone with our handy dandy hammer here, which takes about the same amount of time as hitting it with the pickaxe or the paxel. But it has a neat trick that it does, and I think it's pretty cool, even if it is a little time consuming. Let me pop some of this over here, and we're going to plant some of this cobble down. And then when I break the cobble, it makes gravel. And if I take that gravel, later on we'll do some things with the gravel, like washing it and stuff. But look, I have dirt. In a world of stone, I have dirt, which means I can grow crops. It's amazing. Sorry, didn't mean for you to have to look up my face like that. Okay, so we're going to lay out this dirt, and we're going to whack it with this stone crook. Let's see what we get. Obviously, there's plenty of stone to go around, because I'm going to show you on my map. All of this is stone. And over there you can see the first dungeon on the map. It's not cheating if they give you the map as part of the mod pack, okay? Okay. Not that I think maps are cheating anyway, because I love me a map. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. So I got a blazing archwood sapling, a cascading archwood sapling, a flourishing one, an acacia sapling, and one dark oak sapling, which if you know anything about dark oak, you know that that's not much help to me right now. I got one jungle sapling. Ooh, birch. Birch is the fastest growing wood. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some more. We're going to make some more dirt. We're going to make some more dirt. First we got to make gravel, then we'll turn it into dirt, and we will plant a tree. Okay, but you've seen me do that, and it's not very exciting. So I'm just going to meet you when I've got some more dirt in my hands and have dug out a space for a tree, okay? Because, yeah. Whoop, I was digging, and then I got an announcement that says that this little darling over here, this loot bee, has spawned, and we definitely want to go find it, because loot bees have goodies, and they're non-aggressive. Oh, I can't see. I hope this isn't a problem. I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Oh, don't despawn, little fella. Don't despawn. Don't despawn. Please stay with me. Let me get to you. Come on. Hello. Oh. Okay, well, I got diamonds out of it, but that's it. So he dropped me a basic pipe upgrade, a diamond, and that's it. Okay, well, I'll take it. Hopefully this isn't going to be a problem. So we're going to close this off a little bit because I don't like the idea of mob spawning. I didn't think I'd get it all. Nope, I did not. Okay. I'm just going to close them off so they're down one high so they don't get any mobs in there because I don't have any lights yet. And I'm going to put this in here with the other stuff I can't really use. And, oh, and I got an egg. I don't really understand yet what all happens, but I think there's some really chicken-oriented stuff later on. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go back to digging now. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had some rewards. Let's see what they are. Apparently, I got 1 times compressed gravel. I got some dirt. This is cool. We like the dirt. Dirt is good. I got a oh, look at that. I got a hearthstone. I don't know what that does, but I suspect it has something to do with, well, teleporting home. Teleporting? Anyway, I got an ender air. That. I don't know what that is. I got a tree sapling, and it's going to give me a reward. Oh, yay! I got a backpack. That means that I have more inventory space to carry around with me. That is fantastic. And then I have a reward from this. Look at all the seeds I just got. Sweet. Okay, so let me put all this stuff in here and get back to digging. I'm almost there. All I need to do is dig out just a little bit more to make room for me to grow a birch tree or two. So back to it. Alrighty, we've had our first tree grow and been chopped down. I still have some digging to do, of course, but I'm reaching the point where I'd like a little more light, and the tree would grow faster with a little light too. So we're going to go over here to this furnace I made, and we're going to put that there and that there. I'm going to let it cook a little to make me some charcoal. I'm going to take this compressed gravel and pop it in here for now, and I'm going to do the same with this extra compressed dirt. And as soon as I've got some charcoal going, I'll make me some torches, baby. We're going to make some torches. Here we go. Look at that. We got 4 torches. Woo woo. Oh, right. And I don't know what this stuff does. So I'm going to hit this button and I'm going to see what it does. Oh, it doesn't say. There it goes. Apparently. Oh, wow. Interesting. But something tells me this is all late game stuff. So I'm going to put that in this chest for now. And then we're going to see how to open in hand to set up. All right. What? Look at that. I can put like my tools that I'm not using all the time in there. Oh, that's cool. Can I put this on my back? Nope. How do I put it on my it doesn't let me do it. Can I put it there? No. Okay, I don't understand. But it works, so I'm okay. I can just keep it in my hand slot right here, right there. Right there. Yeah. Okay, so we got a little more there. We can have a little more light after that. But I think the first thing I'm going to do is just pop a light right there for the tree. Now, this mod pack has a little strange thing that happens with trees. If you get close and you go like this, they, well, you can see, they do this. They grow really fast, which is nice. So let me pop some more down there. Boop. And we'll go chooka 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 chooka. No, chooka 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 chooka. Oh, that's not a sapling. Yeah, I'm leaving that in because, well, y'all deserve to know what a goofball I am. Hey, okay. Boop-a-choo-ba-choo-ba-choo-ba-choo. Come on, baby, grow. Look. Aha, there you go. Ah. And up we go. Choo-ka-choo-ka-choo. And now we have a little wood. And yes, the tree just exploded on its own. Alrighty. So before I do anything exciting, I'm going to do a little more digging. And you don't need to watch that. It's kind of dull. So, yeah. Here we go. Alrighty. I didn't remember that we got a reward. Ooh, I think we're going to choose some spruce logs because, yeah. And then it looks like our next tasks are to build these tinker tools and to get and break down some stuff into more things. So let's do that. Let's make some. I'll take you. And we're going to make some. Yeah. We'll make some more dirt. Actually, we'll make some gravel. And the reason I'm going to go ahead and show this one is because then we take the dirt, or gravel rather, and we turn it into dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, that'll work. It's okay. And 8 of this dirt we're going to turn into sand, which we are sadly going to be turning into dust, but not all of it, because I haven't yet found what the dust is for. So we're just going to take a couple of these sand and turn them into dirt. 1, 2, and we'll go boop, boop, and we have dust. Let's see what we got for our trouble. We got some compressed sand and some compressed dust, or some just dust. Okay. And then we got to go get some andesite, and the way to do that is to dig up or down, because there's andesite near us, just higher or lower. And then we'll have to get some deep slate, I think, for the next thing. Yeah, so I'm going to go back to digging now. I wasn't going to pause this game and pause the recording. I was going to just go and go and go until I got andesite. But then the cat decided he would come over and meddle on my desk. But we're here now, and we're going to find some andesite, by golly, by gosh. We should be coming to it any time now, I think. Anyway, so my goal in this session is to get a little food going and to get andesite. And then see if we can get some water or that kind of stuff. And if we can't, that's okay, but that's my goal. Well, maybe I'll make it shorter just so I can get there. Oops. Well, I gotta make some tools. So, turns out I'll see you when I get some andesite, okay? Okay. Okie dokie. So I've got some more hammers. And we're gonna try again and see if we can get some andesite. And yes, I suddenly made that shorter, but that's so that I can do this, and maybe you won't have to wait for very long, and maybe we can do this quickly, because frankly, I want to find the andesite too. I mean, this is the one and only time when in Minecraft it would be probably perfectly safe to dig straight down, but everything in my whole existence says don't dig straight down, and so I won't do it. I just can't. I can't make myself do it. And then of course once you dig back straight down, you still have to dig your way back out, so there's that. But if I just keep going, I should find andesite. I want to find the andesite, and I want to catch it on camera. Ay, chihuahua. Andesite! Woo-hoo! We can do all kinds of cool stuff now that we've got some andesite. Alrighty. So, well, okay. So I'm going to collect a whole bunch of this, and then we'll make some andesite alloy and start doing some of the milling that we need to do to get water. Yes, 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 yes. And that looks like I have something on my face, which is interesting. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so in order to make andesite alloy, this particular mod pack has changed the recipe for Create. So we need zinc nuggets, which we don't have yet, and we need andesite. Or, okay, so we either need zinc nuggets or iron nuggets, which neither of which we have. So let's find out where we can get zinc. My kid's cat decided that it would be a great time to go scratching at the door of the closet. There's nothing in there for him, but he just doesn't like a closed door. He finds it offensive. He's a cat. Okay, so we're going to take these 3 pieces of wood. We're going to pop this up here and then put this there. Yay, look at that. We got a hand crank. Okay, so now we can... We're missing one other piece. No, we're not. We got it right here. We got to put a cog next to here. Boop. And this goes on the cog. Boop. No, that's not what I needed. Okay, go there. Yay! So now we need to make some gravel, and we're going to drop this gravel in here and hope that we get some good stuff out of it. So let's make some gravel. First, we take U and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we get this hammer going. Ooh, we got some gravel. Now I'm only going to have 8 pieces because, you know, recording and stuff. But, and then we're going to just stand over here and we're going to drop it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And turn the crank, which is going to make me hungry, but that's okay. And once it stops giving me particles, we'll know it's done. So we turn and we turn. Doobie 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 boo. Doobie 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 doo. Do 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 do. Hey, it stopped. All right, and then we click right here. Look at, oh, what did I do? I got some iron. I got an orange flower, and I got 1 piece of zinc. That 1 piece of zinc is not enough to make andesite alloy, but it's a start. Very nice. Okay, it's the iron that's the big deal, right? So let's go ahead and pop this iron in here to cook. And, well, I'm going to have to do that on a bigger scale. So I want some water. Water's going to make my crops grow better, and I can make a lava and cobblestone, lava, and then I can cobblestone generate it. Yeah, all kinds of stuff can happen then. So that's what I'm going to do. See you in a minute. So when I went over here into my book to collect the rewards for getting some iron and from getting making a millstone, I got the Lexia Botania. Anyway, and these are magic tech. It's a tech mod themed around natural magic. The main concept is to create magical flowers and devices utilizing the power of the earth in the form of mana. Oh. And as you can see, I've unlocked some of the things. Let's see what we've got. We got to read some things, and I am not going to read all of this on the thing, but basically, you can do some cool stuff through the power of technology devised, disguised as spells. But that's going to have to wait till next time because I need water. So we're going to put this in the box right here until we have time to look at it. In the box of stuff I need to spend time looking at. I'll put it here with the diamond so I don't forget. And I got some redstone comparators, which is nice. But what I need to do now is I need to take you and I need to go boop, boop. Oh, I need 1 more. I need to make a cauldron. Okay, so I guess I'm making some more gravel. See you in a minute. Want to see a cool trick? with this particular mod pack, I don't know which mod it is because I don't care. If I take, I have a bunch of them, let me grab some. If I take a whole bunch of saplings, I'm going to just put a couple of these back in there to save them in case of future need. Water! We got water! Uh-oh, we got a loot bee. Where is he? Loot bee, there you are. Oh, you're way up there. Let's see if we can get to him in time. Thankfully, I have better equipment than I did when I did this the first time. But I gotta catch him before he despawns, because he starts dropping good stuff. A lot of the stuff I have, I've gotten because of the loot bee. And he just drops, and I gotta go, come on. Let me get to the little cutie. The bees are so cute in Minecraft. Little chunky things that they are. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi. Drop me some goodies, okay? Come on, you can do it. No, don't go out there. Oh, where'd you go? You despawned. Well, that was disappointing. He did drop me a couple of chance cubes. But that's about it this time. Oh, well. Oh, well. So, I've got to make some more gravel so that I can get some more iron so I can make a bucket so that I can put that water over there and make a water thingy, and I'll see you in a minute. Ta-da! We have a bucket of water. In fact, we have two. So what we're going to do is we're going to create ourselves an infinite water source. So that we can never have to worry about having water ever again. And then we'll make some lava. And that is actually really super easy. Let me show you how. I don't know if I'm going to keep the water source here forever, but they're easy to move if you've got a couple of buckets. But now I can have all the water I need. Woo woo! And I can go over here and watch my crops, my soil grow dark and rich and happy. And also I can eat some apples because I really am hungry. Look at them. Woo woo! They should grow now. Look at that. We got some growing plants. Okay, so now in order to make, we need to make fire plow. So what we do is we make this thing right here, and task completed. We will go and get credit for that task in a moment. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to an area where I want to dig anyway, which is over here. Well, we'll just dig right here. It'll be fine. Oop, give me that. I don't want to go down the way with it, so maybe not. Let me just dig a hole right here. Go to this hole right here. Boop. Okay. I'm going to be digging this whole area out anyway, so we're just going to go like this. And we're going to just right click on it. Ooh, ta-da! We made lava. Isn't that awesome? So now I can take it like this and go boop. Hot stuff. And let's look at our quest book. And we didn't make a dripper. We were given a dripper by the bee a while back. Luggage. Oh, look, it's got feet. It's like the luggage in the Terry Pratchett novels. I love the luggage. It's terrifying, but wonderful. And this is an ender chest. It's interesting colors. And bread. We got bread. So then the next thing we need to do in order to go down this quest line is to make a cobble generator tier 1. It makes 1 cobblestone every 2 seconds, and it automatically will just pop a chest on top of it, and it will make cobble until it's full. But that is a task for another day. I have achieved everything I set out to do in this particular play session. Thank you so much for joining me as I explore Stoneblock, which is kind of like Skyblock, only in reverse. So I hope you'll join me next time on whatever crazy adventure I decide to explore. And don't worry, all that other stuff that I do, I also still do that. This was new and shiny. So here I am. Yeah. And hopefully, the next time we get together, I will be able to put some create stuff in place and get some power in here and maybe get some gear so that I can go look at the scary places. I'm not ready for those. But hopefully, I will be by the time we finish our next session together. So, thanks for coming along. Everybody enjoy your crafting, okay? Bye now.